for a Yoga Nidra event tonight. So thank you for joining me. For those of you going to watch it live or joining in live or watching it after recording, this is going to be in Australia before bed. And if you'd like, sit comfortably or lying on the ground, possibly on the bed, settling in. This will go for about 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit shorter. But whatever the case may be, I want you just to relax, calm down, let whatever day you've had drift off, just like your next exhale. So whether you're sitting up, as I am, or lying flat on the floor, palms facing up, away from the hips, draw the eyes to shut. Continue to be a witness of your breath. Your pranayama softly through the nose on your next inhale. And then gently leaving the lungs as you exhale. You may want to set a sankalpa or an intention for this practice, or you may not. Come to a point where all you're observing is your breathing. That one point of concentration, maybe through the whole practice, maybe it will fade off. So as you continue to settle in this space, observe the intention of whatever it is you chose tonight to assist in this calming, relaxing environment. This may be a possibility to go into the no mind zone, where you're conscious without thoughts, without emotion, without reaction. Now, as you continue to lie down or sit up, observe the breath on the next inhale from the top of the head. Draw all the way down to the floor or towards the feet as you exhale. We'll go again. From the top of the head, breathe in. And observe that breath travel all the way down the spine towards the base of your feet as you exhale. If you want to continue to observe the breath in this fashion, each cycle of breathing, a connection to the body, to release, to heal, to feel empowered. So as the eyes remain shut, the eye sockets soft, and the jaw unclenched, take notice. Still witnessing the breath, your pranayama, as it leads you from one moment to the next. Observing the field that you are emitting in the no mind zone. No thoughts, maybe no feeling, not attached to what may come up in between. So now from the top of your head, observe that space as it becomes more relaxed, as you breathe in and then back out. The forehead, the eyebrows, relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. The temples, the eyelids, the muscles around the eyes, the cheeks, relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. With the jaw unclenched, and from the chin to the throat, left side of the throat, right side of the throat, relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. Now, as you take your next inhale, feel it come across the chest, from the right side of the chest to the left side of the chest as you exhale. Opening up from this area of the body, anahata, emitting that frequency of joy, of happiness, and of love. From the right shoulder, calming the muscles in the right side of the body, down the right arm, from the bicep to the elbow to the forearm, then the hand, from the thumb to the index to the middle to the ring, and then the pinky finger. Relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. Feel the palm opening up, unclenching from the fingertips as you settle that onto the floor or onto the thighs. Breathing in and then out again. From the back of the hand to the forearm, relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. And then the elbow, the back of the arm, the tricep, completely void of tension as you observe the back of the right shoulder. On your next inhale, lifting from the heart space across the chest to the left shoulder on the exhale. And this too relaxed, letting the arm settle from the bicep to the elbow crease to the forearm to the wrist, relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. And gently observe the thumb, the index, the middle, the ring, and then the pinky finger, calming, settling, relaxing. Breathing deeply now, nice and slow, controlled, and observed. Allowing the hand to stretch out, taking notice now of the back of the hand, the wrist, the forearm, and then eventually the tricep, the back of the arm on the left-hand side, relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. Breathe deep into the back of the shoulder on the left-hand side, feeling all the tension just melt away. From the next inhale to the next exhale. Then observing from the chest, still lifting it towards the sky, and then through the sternum, the lower part of the chest, the belly, left side of the belly, relaxed and calm. As you inhale, feel the ribs expanding, and then the right side slowly coming together as you exhale. This fluidity of breath, which will enable you to maintain this frequency of calmness, the no mind zone, which will give you more clarity towards your sankalpa, your intention for this class. Now observe from the hips, the left hip, the front of the left thigh, down the leg towards the knee. Relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. The knee itself calming, removing all the tension around the kneecap, the side of the knee, the bottom of the knee, the outside of the knee, and even the top of the knee. Breathing from the knee on the next inhale, down the shin towards the ankle. Relaxing all the muscles, the tendons and the ligaments in the ankle. And then exhaling. Observing the top of the left foot, all the way down to the first toe, the second toe, the third toe, the fourth, and then the fifth. Relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. From here, notice the sole of the foot. Calm, gentle, and at ease. Breathing in, and then gently back out again. While the foot remains completely relaxed, notice the sole of the foot, all the muscles, the ligaments relaxing, even in the heel, the back of the ankle, and then gently up the calf to the back of the knee, and the back of the upper left limb of your leg, calming, calming, calming. Breathe into that left hip, removing all the tension as you inhale, and then continuing to release on the exhale. Each breath allowing the entire body to feel lighter, less weighed down, less constricted. Breathing now across the front of the hips to the right hip, and then from the right hip down the right leg at the front of the body, calming all the muscles till you find the knee. Relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. From that knee, the inside of the knee, the top of the knee, the outside of the knee, and the bottom of the knee. Removing any inflammation, any inflamed thoughts in regards to these joints. Now bring awareness and observation towards the shin, the front of the lower limb, all the way down to the ankle joint. As you breathe in here, notice all the ligaments that reach towards the top of the foot, to the toes, one, to the next, to the next, to the next, and then to the next. Relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. Breathe deep, slow, and calm across the sole of the foot on the right hand side, gently observing the heel as you exhale. Disconnecting yourself with any tension or pain or suffering associated with the physical body because of the physical mind. As your breath continues to travel up, the awareness of the breath through the calf muscle on the right hand side to the back of the knee, relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. Feel the back of the right leg, the hamstring, all the muscles in that area, in that region, calming, dissolving any tension, any tightness, any disturbance that'll pull you away from a more meditative, calm state of being. And then as you breathe into that right hip, from the back of the hip to the side of the hip to the front of the hip, relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. Now notice the tailbone, the base of your spine, as you breathe upwards this time, all the way to the crown on your inhale, and then gently back down to the tailbone as you exhale. Breathing gently and slowly back into the spine from the tailbone, the sacrum, and then the lumbar, the lower region of your back. Removing, relinquishing any tightness, soreness, or tension from this area. Disconnecting from that pain point, that suffering, as you breathe in and then back out again. Observing that lumbar spine in the low back area, all the muscles, all the vertebrae, relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. As you continue to take the awareness now up the spine, the back rib cage, the mid back, the mid upper back, and then the base of the neck. Breathing into the back of the neck, noticing the back of the throat, the ears, softening, relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. And then an uplifting breath into the base of the skull, transcending it upwards towards the crown on the exhale. And as the eyes remain closed, a gentle but thorough scanning of the body, as you maintain the vibration of no mind. Taking breath in and a long, emptying exhale. So, coming back to that sankalpa, that intention that you set at the beginning of this class, have you maintained it? Have you come to terms with it? And what is your next move with that intention? Observe the breath in the most relaxed state of being right now, in this moment. Ensuring that you're still sitting uprights or melting back into the floor. Take the time to breathe, to observe, and to be observed by you, your spirit, your Atman. And as we conclude this class, take the time to observe your intention, your sankalpa, and share it, not just with yourself, but with others, to transform not just you, but your community. Thank you for joining me. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment below. Namaste.